Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. I'm GicaForta, and today we are going to entertain ourselves with another new deck, because here on the channel we post daily videos with daily decks for us to enjoy and to have fun, because that is a purpose of a game. By definition, that's what a game means. For you to have fun and enjoy yourself. So today we are going to take a look at something that I call Crazy Zed. And why is Crazy Zed an interesting deck? Well, it's based off Demacia and Ionia, and it has Zed. Unfortunately, we only have 2 copies of Zed. Would have been nice to have 3. But I think it still gets the job done. So it's based off a mid-range Bannerman. I got the code for a Bannerman and started toying around with it here and there because I wanted to play around Zed and Relentless Pursuit. What Relentless Pursuit does, costs 3, is a fast spell and gives you Rally. Now, if you don't know what Rally means, if you don't have one, gain the attack token. You can attack this round. This means you can either attack while in the defensive round, or you can attack again after you have already attacked, which is pretty nice altogether. So let's get a look at what the deck is comprised of. So we've got Cithra of Cloudfield, Fleet Feather Tracker, Radiant Strike, a Ranger's Resolve. This might help in some cases to protect Zed. Blinding Assault. This summons Valor. Now Valor is actually very good. Why? Because can choose which enemy unit blocks. Basically behaves just like the Fleet Feather Tracker, but without the extra... Ooh, there's a little battery. But without the extra need of another card for summoning. The Tracker requires you to summon an additional card to gain the Challenger trait. So Blinding Assault basically just summons a bird with Challenger. Also has Scout, by the way. So you can attack just with it and try to trade in with something that you can get rid of, or just basically use it as a proc for the Radiant Guardian. When I'm summoned, grant me lifesteal and tough if an ally died this turn. So basically you can just put Valor on the board, trade with it either favorably or just get rid of something, and then summon Radiant Guardian. Now regarding some of the not so good combos, because I did modify the list, but I'm happy with the amount of procs that Vanguard Bannerman still sees. I mean, we've thrown away a couple of cards from the original mid-range Bannerman build, but this card still procs just as good. Allegiance. Grant other allies +1/+1. Allegiance. When you summon this, it gets its Allegiance bonus if the top card of your deck matches its region. Now, continuing, we've got Brightsteel Protector, giving Barrier. War Chefs. Give my supported ally +1/+1 this round. This is extremely well and works very good with Zed. Lawyer Badger Bear. Relentless Pursuit, as I mentioned, a core card of this deck. Standalone. If you have exactly one ally, grant it +3/+3. Excellent to protect Zed. If you only have Zed on the board, it's a very nice card to have. Grizzled Ranger, Last Breath summons a loyal Badger Bear, also Scout. Spirit's Refuge, give an ally barrier and lifesteal this round. So if Zed gets to level up, instead of just the Shadow Clone just having, Living Shadow, just having the stats copied, while leveled up, the Shadow will also have the keywords copied, meaning double lifesteal and barrier, of course. Now, continuing, we've got the Vanguard Bannerman, we've talked about it, and Radiant Guardian, and Cithra the Bold, buffing attack of creatures. Now, a very important thing, the buff remains active for the round. Meaning, if you've already attacked and Cytherea still on the board. If you play Relentless Pursuit, then another round of buffs will happen, and basically the buff will be double, because you attack again. So whenever you attack with Cytherea, she gives all the battling allies +1/+1, which is very, very nice. Judgment, a battling ally strikes all battling enemies, which is pretty decent to play in combination with Radiant Guardian, but this is something that you may never reach to. And why am I saying that? Because usually the game ends pretty quickly. So yeah, it's a mid-range deck, but you can push for some interesting lethals using Zed and Relentless Pursuit, or given the circumstances, any other combination of a decent board value with Relentless Pursuit. You basically just obliterate the enemy, because once you attack, your opponent tends to trade to save up some of that Nexus, that precious Nexus HP, and then Relentless Pursuit just finishes the job. That's pretty much it about the deck. If you have some improvements or think that something may be added to make it even better, please leave a comment below, and I'll definitely look into it. I tend to reply and to read all my comments, so feel free to dive in and help me out, or just join the chat there. So let's get into some gameplay, play some games, and see how this baby behaves. Okay, and we're off with our first game, fighting against Ionia and Shadow Isles. Karma. It's gonna be one hell of a match. Most likely, because it's probably control. Okay, we got one cost and no reply, so it's a free attack. We've got ourselves a Bannerman. We've saved up 2 spell mana. Let's play Zed and see what's the opposition here. We can save Zed if my opponent targets for 2 damage. Okay, it's an elusive one. 4/3. I'm just gonna deal this much damage. If my opponent decides to trade with Zed or with some... Okay. Excellent. Zed is now leveled up. The very first attack, my opponent decided to go for that 2/2. Oh, that's gonna mess up his attack. That's fine. We can get out the Badger Bear. Or maybe the Scout. Tough call. "4/4 is better than 3/3. Anytime. Basically trade with that and get rid of it. And the Badger Bat is going to survive unless nothing else happens. Ooh, Vile Feast. I'm gonna buff it up. Ensure Badger Bear survives. That's perfectly fine. Ooh, we got Citri the Bold. We can try to play around with that scout and force my opponent to play into it with something, get rid of a defender and summon another Badger Bear, but I also want to buff up Zed. And buff failed. Meaning the card on top of my deck is not Demacia. Oh, there's Thresh. Okay. Well, this is gonna suck a bit. If we attack with Zed, he's gonna die. Most likely gonna get blocked by Thresh. But if we wait, Thresh is gonna kill him anyway. It's better to defend. Ooh. Ooh. This is gonna help a lot. We got another Zed, and we got the spell. It transformed into Zed's spell. And we're gonna replace Zed. Withering Veil. Ah, that's gonna die. Yeah, the 1 HP Badger Bet is gonna die. And because that's elusive, we can't use it to defend, so we're gonna take 4 damage. But at least we will replace Zed with a Living Shadow. And because 1 creature died, guess what we're gonna bring on the board? Radiant Guardian. That's more like it. Mist's Call. We got Valor. We could use Valor to bait that elusive out of his spot. Try to get rid of it. We also have Relentless Pursuit in hand. See what my opponent is going to summon here. No action. Okay. There's probably something coming. I'm quite sure of it. We're going to get Valor out and try to eliminate that elusive creature. Because if my opponent decides to trade into Zed or into the Radiant Guardian, Thresh is going to be obliterated. Okay, and... oh no, Zed is gone. I have no way to reply to that. Looks like Citria might have been a better option. And we did not manage to get rid of that elusive. Let's see what kind of contestant we're facing here. Okay, it's just a 1-1. No damage dealt. And we drained for 5. But Thresh has leveled up. But he's still a 4-4. That's a direct attack. He's trying to get rid of that 3-3 Vanguard Bannerman. And he summoned Karma. Oh, we're going to block Karma. Try to get rid of it. Yeah, with Thresh's level up ability, when level up, when he attacks the first time, he summons a champion from your deck or hand. in attack mode. Pretty crazy. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit the bannerman again. See, maybe we can get some buffs. Excellent, we got the buffs. Now we just need the victims. 16 to 18 Nexus HP. Opponent is on 4 cards and I'm just on 2, now 3. Let's get out the other Badger Bat and we have enough mana to spawn Cytherea. And we also have 3 spell mana. And we can play Relentless Pursuit. But we need to see how exactly we deal with this full enemy board. Okay, looks like my opponent just used almost his entire mana. Is this gonna get blocked? Yep. So we're getting rid of a 4/4. And we still have the Badger Bat from the Scout. We're going to attack here, full on. Opponent is going to have to trade a lot. Okay. Thanks to Cytherea the Bold, everything is buffed up, so we're kind of okay on trading on... Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Thresh is not defending. Oh, Thresh is defending. He's skipping Karma. Because Karma will get enlightened next turn. But guess what? You're not gonna reach 10 mana. Sorry, my friend. I think this is gonna be a good game. Because I have at least 3 creatures that are gonna survive. Oh, never mind. 4 creatures. 4 surviving creatures. Relentless Pursuit. He's low on mana. Nothing can save him now. And, as I mentioned, Cytherea's buff applies again because I'm attacking again in the same turn. So I've got +2/+2 on all my creatures. This is pretty much the end. Good game. Good game. Good game. That was excellent. Well played. Nice, we got some XP too. What's with that 99? What? How exactly do we reach 99? Must be some bug in the XP mechanic there. Because I haven't received odd numbers. I mean, yeah, I did receive, but only in the form of 25 XP. That's the lowest amount of XP that I have seen to be received. Lower than that is actually 0, so I have no clue where that 9 came from. Actually, it's 99, so... Still no reply from my opponent. Looks like this is going to be a short one because I'm going to buff the bird. The tracker.
Where are you? Head to the base. Eat up, friend.
Just 2 damage, but still okay. I am confident we're gonna get some Frostbite soon. Fighting against the Freljord and Shadow Isles. Ooh, Brom. No bueno. building up the board. Okay, yeah, makes sense now. Get Zed. Yeah, we can get rid of that spiderling. Now, Rom is going to regenerate, but the tracker has challenge, meaning I can grab Rom. Okay. Let's grab Rom and let's give Zed some buffs. And probably Zed will level up now. Unless my opponent has a spell to remove for. Flash freeze. Oh, damn it. Zed is not going to level up. Still fine. Pushed a lot of damage. Opponent is down to 11. Ooh, this is gonna be... Oh, damn it. Zed is not level up. So we can't play properly Spirit's Refuge. But we've got 5 mana. Right. And what was that for? Oh, Shatter, come on. No, I'm not going to play the Spirit's Refuge on that. I'm just going to allow Zed to die. Yeah, sorry, Zed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a Radiant Guardian. Because we've got a creature that died this turn. That's a champion, actually. Now we're talking. And we're gonna get rid of that attacker. We're just gonna block it. Brom is almost level up. He's just 3 more damage to survive. Okay, and we've got Relentless Pursuit. We could play the Bannerman, but I'm gonna save Bannerman. I'm going to try to push a little bit more damage. I want to keep my options open. Because my opponent did not use any of his mana. He's got 9 mana available. We'll see what happens next. No blockers there. Opponent is down to 3 HP on his Nexus. And we could play Relentless Pursuit. Oh no, the Ruination. Ah. Actually, that's in our favour. Opponent basically just burned up all his mana and everything on the board has died, but we still have creatures and we have Relentless Pursuit, and even though we attacked, we are free to attack again. Opponent has nothing to contest this. It's a good game. Saving up on mana wins you the game, in most cases. A very, very big shout out to my channel supporters, Tom and Ruin Quad. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.